to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing like a get ready with me, a birthday get ready with me. So this is the exact look that I'm going to be wearing on my birthday. It's going to be my birthday in like 3 hours. So I already know the look that I'm going for. I have my hair curled. So on my community post, I asked you guys to leave some questions for me and I'm so impressed by the questions that you guys sent in. The questions are so interesting. They're not monotonous at all and I really enjoyed the Q&A and I hope you do too. Before we get started, don't forget to go follow me on Instagram. You guys know 30 days of giveaways. I think that's about it. Let's just get started with today's video. Okay, so let's get started with prepping the skin. I'm going to be using this serum by Wow. I've been really enjoying this serum lately. Moisturizer using my favorite chia seed hydro creme. This is by The Face Shop. Using a lot of it, I know, but I'm going to be applying foundation, so I like to do like a thick layer. Moisturizing my lips using the Laneige sleeping mask. Skin is all prepped and ready. I'm gonna get started with the makeup, but now onwards I'm not gonna be mentioning the names of products that I'm gonna be using because I want the Q&A to like flow freely and I don't want to talk about like products beach mein. So all the products that I'm using will be mentioned in the description box below. Having said that, let's get started with the first question. Trisha asks, did you gain weight? Just out of curiosity, but you look great. Thank you. I feel like everyone's gained weight this quarantine. I did weigh myself a few days ago. I haven't gained weight, but I will say that my tummy area isn't as flat as it used to be. I used to be really proud of like my tummy area because of like how flat it was without doing anything, which is why I was proud of it. And guess what? It isn't that flat anymore. I really need to start working out. You know what? I had thought in September I'm gonna work out every single day. I haven't worked out. No, actually I worked out on the 1st of September and then I worked out on the 3rd. And then after that, everything went down the drain. It's so difficult to keep up with it. But answering your question, no, I have not gained weight, which I'm kind of sad about because I was hoping to gain a little bit of weight. But I did gain fat where I didn't want to gain fat. But it's okay, everyone's gained weight this quarantine, it's whatever. So done with my foundation, I did a very, very thin layer of foundation. I'm gonna move on to concealer and also the next question. Samiksha asks, when are you doing a collaboration video? Love you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. Love you too. So regarding collaboration video, I've been meaning to do like a part 3, is it part 3 or part 4 of the Truth or Drink series with Mansi? We were actually supposed to do it long before, but then she had an injury and also I started doing this birthday series, so I got busy as well. But we are planning on doing that video for sure. But other than that, we are planning on doing another collaboration video as well. I don't want to give like too much away, but there are definitely 2 collabs coming very soon, both of them with Mansi Mau. Next, Vijay Shri asked, are you living with your parents or alone? Okay, so I needed to address this because everyone's so confused every time I go to the new place. Okay, so the main reason why I ended up getting the 2 BHK flat was for Simba Lifestyle as kind of like a warehouse for all the inventory. So that was the main thing. Other than that, if a lot of people want to know if I'm moving out or not, I don't think I would call that moving out because from what I've planned so far is I'm gonna stay there for 3 days and 4 days I'm gonna stay here. So it's kind of like a 50-50 almost. So that's where I'm at right now, but of course things could change anytime. I was planning on like moving out in March and here we are, it's September. Everything's so unpredictable, so I would rather not plan anything, but this is what I'm thinking right now. Megha asks, if you had a chance to relive any particular phase of your life, which one would it be? Wow, that's such an interesting question. If I could relive, I think I would relive like my school times because of course those times were so much easier and so many memories are attached to like that part of my life and it was a fun experience. There was a lot of drama like anyone's teenage years, but it was so much of fun. I think I would particularly want to relive like my 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, like those 4 years. Those were really, really fun. Yeah, so those are the 4 years that I would like to relive, I guess. I never thought I would miss school. Like when I was in school, I did not think I would miss going to school. But I honestly miss going to school so much, even more than college. I don't really care for college, to be very honest. But I loved my school life. Let me rephrase. I love my secondary school life because elementary school sucked so bad. On to blush. And the next question is by Ashwarya. At what age did people, specifically friends, start becoming a permanent part of your life? That's such a relevant question. At least in my life, when I was younger, I would think जो मेरे friends है बचपन में, they would stay my friends forever. And clearly that's not really the case. If you have a friend whom you've known since you were like in senior KG, that's amazing. But I do have a few as in two friends whom I know since the last 2 years. But I would say people started getting permanent very, very recently actually in my life. I hope. So yeah, I think 20 is the age when people started getting permanent in my life. The people I used to hang out back when I was 20, I still hang out with them. And touch wood, I'm so happy about it. I'm obsessed with this K by Katrina's highlighter. But before we jump on to the next question, I want to address this one question that you guys always ask me, which is paranormal activity ka story time bata do. Guys, I've already answered or like given like a story time, proper detailed story time in a previous video. I think I did like a Q&A with my parents in which my parents and I together narrated my paranormal story time. So my ring light almost fell and crashed, but I saved it. But I could not save my highlighter, which is okay. The ring light's way more expensive than this highlighter. So anyway, I don't even remember what was I saying. I was telling you guys about the paranormal thing, right? So I'm gonna leave the link in the description. Check that video out because I think a lot of you want to know that story but somehow miss ho gaya hai. I'm gonna quickly fill in my brows. I cannot talk while doing my brows, so catch you in a second. Done with the brows, I'm gonna move on to my eyes. So for my eyes, I want to do like a red smoky eye almost to match my hair. You can't really tell right now, but yeah, it's kind of red. In case you want to know how I got this, how I did this myself, check out yesterday's video. I'm going to link it in the description box below. But I'm just going to move on and do my eyes. Of course, the products are going to be listed in the description box below. Let's move on to the next question. So Shipra asks, 5 things that you want to accomplish before 2020 ends. Ooh, I really like this question. I think 5 is a little too much. I'll give you 3. So the first one being, I want to learn how to drive properly, like wherein I can drive all by myself. This has been like on my bucket list since forever. Last year भी था मेरे bucket list पे, but last year इतना था कि गाड़ी चलाना सीख लूँ, जो I think मैंने सीख लिया है. So now step 2 is to learn how to drive it with confidence, wherein I can drive it alone. I don't need someone with me in the passenger seat for me to be able to drive and give me like instructions. So that's number 1. Number 2 will be to hit 100k on Instagram. I think I should be able to do it this year by the end of 2020. Let's hope so. And the last one is to go to Goa. I don't know if the latter I'm going to be able to accomplish that. Check that off of my bucket list. I don't know about that. But the first 2, I think I should be able to do. So I think that's what my eye makeup looks like. I haven't stuck eyelashes on yet. I'm gonna like do teeny meeny lashes just on the corners. I don't want to do like a full strip. That's just what I'm feeling. For once in my life, I don't feel like wearing like a pair of false lashes, so I'm not gonna. Ooh, I almost forgot to do inner corner highlight. That's my favorite thing. Love doing inner corner highlight. It really like opens up your eyes. Okay, moving on to the next question. Sushmita asks, do share any one proposal story. So I think what you mean by proposal story is when a boy asks you to become your girlfriend. Hannah, I think that's what like she's trying to ask. So I can't believe I'm actually sharing this on the internet. But when I was, actually, you know what, I'm not gonna give grade. But when I was in school, there was this one boy who was actually really cute. And he asked me, would you be my girlfriend, right? So I very politely declined and whatever. And we continued to talk because we were in the same, let's just say school, because I don't want to give too much details away. So we would see each other every day and we would talk to each other, of course. So randomly on Facebook, one day he asks me, what's your favorite number. So I told him my favorite number is 4, like my lucky number is 4. So he goes on to tell me ki every month 4th ko I'm going to propose to you on the 4th of every month. So when he said that to me, I was like, yeah, sure. Like in my head, I was thinking to myself, yeah, sure, you're going to do it for like 3 months and then you're going to give up, which was perfect for me. I was hoping that he would stop at like the 3-month mark, but he goes on for almost a year. I think he stopped 11 months ke baad. So that was definitely crazy. I think it was cute and creative also. Like I liked the attention, I'm not gonna lie, but I just didn't see him like that. So yeah, that's my proposal story, I guess. So I think that's it for my makeup. I do quite like it. I'm gonna stop for a few minutes and I'm just gonna talk and answer some of your questions because I don't think I've done a very good job at answering questions while doing my makeup. Oh my god, this is so difficult. I don't know why did I think it was a good idea to do my makeup and answer questions simultaneously. Anyway, let's just sit down and answer some of your questions. So Amita asks, what was your first source of income? I remember I've always been a hustler. I think I've spoken about this in, I think, one of Anam's videos, wherein I told you guys how I've always really liked the process of earning money. So when I was younger, I think in like 11th or 10th standard, I made this kind of menu card of like head massages, facials, pedicures, manicures, back massage, just like a bunch of different things that I could, like a service that I could give in return for money. And I would give these menu cards to my mom and dad, and every Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, they would pay me to do like certain things. So I think that must probably be my first source of income. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this one story. I can't believe I'm sharing this story with you guys, but I think when I was in school, or maybe I was in 11th standard, I used to go to this salon to get my eyebrows done. So the owner of the salon really liked my glasses that I was wearing, my specs, which I had gotten from Hill Road. So she went on to ask me, where did you get your glasses from? And when she asked me that, I did not want to say that I got it from Hill Road, from like the road, because I just felt very awkward and shy saying that. Now that's not the case at all. Like I don't feel awkward saying कि मेरे कपड़े Hill Road से है या road से है या whatever. I don't really care about brands anymore now, but I wasn't very secure back then, clearly. So I just told her that I got it from this boutique in Bandra. After which she asks me, how much did you buy these glasses for? And again, I got them for like 100 or 150 rupees, and I told her I got them for 1,000 rupees or something on those lines. Like I rounded off to 1200 ya 1000, something like that. And she was like, that's great, it's so cheap, please get me 5 pairs of glasses. And I was like, in my brain, I was happy because I was gonna make so much of money, but at the same time I was like, is this right? But after that point there was no going back. So the next day I went to Hill Road. I got 5 pairs of glasses for 500 rupees because I think 100k hi the, and I sold them for over 5,000 rupees. And I think that was probably my first source of income. It was so unintentional, but at the time I did not mind it at all because I spent that on Hill Road again to buy more clothes. Please don't judge me on this story, you guys. I was so young. I was literally 16 years old at that time. Do you see yourself having kids someday? And if so, around what age? Oh my god, this is such a heavy question. I feel so awkward answering it. So I do see myself having at least एक बच्चा. I don't know about kids. And अगर approximately age देना ही होगा तो I would say 29-30 maybe. But answering this question is so uncomfortable and so weird for me, only because I'm so scared of like the idea of having another human being and you have to take care of it. I'm very scared. I'm clearly not there yet, like mentally. So yeah, it's gonna be a while. Let's not talk about this topic anytime soon. Okay, the next question I've been meaning to address for a while. So Revati asks, what do you honestly think about Mamaearth products? Is the hype worth it, or are people doing it for the money? Okay, so you guys do know that I work with Mamaearth. I've been working with them for over a year at this point, and you guys have to believe me when I say that I wouldn't be working with a company for this long if I did not believe in the brand and their products. There are so many things that I like about the brand. I'm not saying this because I work with them and they pay me. Let me actually talk about the product specifically. So I personally use a lot of Mamaearth products in my day-to-day life. I have like 4 or 5 favorites which I swear by, and you guys know that a lot of you have actually gone ahead and bought those products on my recommendations, and you see what the hype is all about. Having said that, there are certain products that might not work for everyone. Like I think in my previous video, my hair care routine, I had mentioned the onion shampoo, which I by the way love, but I have read reviews about that shampoo on Nykaa where people like me love the shampoo, but there are also other people who do not like the shampoo as much. But I think that's the case for every product. Not all products are going to work for everyone. So in the past, if you've bought a product on my recommendation and if it hasn't worked out for you, first of all, I'm so sorry, but I would never recommend a product that doesn't work for me. I always test out the product for weeks. If I haven't tested it out, I will not show it on my channel. There have been times in the past, not just specifically related to Mama or just brands in general, wherein I'll try a product out and it doesn't work for me. So I just tell the brand ki, hey, we can't go ahead with this collaboration because ये product मेरे लिए नहीं चला, even though they are paying me so much of money. You know what I mean? It's not about the money any which ways. I feel like the trust that I have with you guys is so much more important than that one-time money. You know what I mean? Because if we don't have a trust right here, if my recommendations are shit, you guys are never going to listen to me. So that will always remain above everything for me. So yeah, I just wanted to address that because even though I'm so lucky, I do not really get hate on my sponsored videos bhi, but I have been seeing एक या दो comments ऐसे saying कि अरे फिर से sponsored video या whatever. But you guys need to understand, this is also my job. I need to pay bills. I have a house since March and I'm not even able to like go there and stay there, but I have to still pay for it. So I have to make money, but never am I gonna make money unethically. I think that's all I want to comment on this topic. Let's move on to a lighter question. So Unnati asks, will you vlog your wedding? This is such a fun question. I remember discussing this with my friends as well. I don't know if I'm gonna be like vlogging the whole thing with like my G7X, like me vlogging the whole thing, because that'll be a bit much. Like I did joke about me holding a vlog camera in my hand while doing the fairas, but I do understand it's a bit much. So that's not gonna happen, but I will have like videographers, that's for sure. And you guys will see like a video of my wedding whenever that is, not anytime soon. So I guess I'll vlog it. Maybe, you know what, I could ask like my friends, give each of my friends one camera and ask them to like vlog and then like combine all the footage. I think that is a fun idea. Okay, so Nikita has like typed I think close to 20 questions, so I have to answer some of them. I can't answer all of them of course, but let's do like a quick rapid fire almost. So all of these are never have I ever questions. So never have I ever used a fake ID. I have. Guilty. Who hasn't, right? Never have I ever fought in public. I have, but it wasn't for me. It was to like help a friend out, and things might have gotten a little bit physical also. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Not condoning violence at all. That was literally the only time in my life wherein I got in kind of like a fist fight. Very, very halka fist fight. It wasn't anything major, but a little bit of violence was involved. Never have I ever gotten a tattoo. Never. I really want to get one. Oh my god, this should be in like one of my bucket lists to do before 2020 ends. Again, I don't know how that's gonna happen. Never have I ever lied about my age. I have a backstory also to give. Oh my god, this video is gonna be so long. I hope you guys don't mind. So I've actually lied about my age quite a few times, but for a good reason. So I remember we were in Greece, I believe, and there was this man, like a fully grown dude, and he was kind of flirting with me like in the weirdest way possible, and I was feeling very uncomfortable. And I was actually in his shop. So he was a shopkeeper. I was looking at souvenirs and stuff like that. And I really liked a few things, which is why I stayed in there. Otherwise, I would have just left. And while I was looking around, he was making conversation with me. And in the conversation, he asked me, what's your age? And at that time, I was either 18 or 19. And tabhi mera aisa light bulb jala. And I was like, say that you're 15 or 16, because that's going to make him go away, because then you're a minor, right? So I was like, I'm 16. And when he heard that, he like stepped back. And yeah, it just always works. When you say you're really young, people like men get scared, right? Because you're a minor and you're too young, honestly. So yeah, I have lied about my age. Never have I ever deleted a social media post because it did not get enough likes or views. No, never. I don't honestly even check my likes that I get on my Instagram. I don't really care about it. I'm not that much into Instagram any which ways. And for that matter, YouTube pe, yeah, I do feel like a little little bit of a pinch when I don't get like the views that I expected, but I don't think I've ever deleted a video because it didn't get enough views or likes. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to styling my hair. I'm really excited for this. Let's see kaise lagte hai colored baal. Okay, so I've changed and I don't think you can see the color of the hair on camera. I don't know why, but in real life I can totally see the red. I'm gonna be using this curling wand. This is by Be Blunt. I've already used a heat protectant and all the details in the description box below. Any sort of like styling serum or whatever I'm gonna be using, it's gonna be linked down below. So honestly, there isn't like a specific way how I do it. I just section it out and curl it. That's literally all to it. So I'm just gonna quickly curl my hair. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. All the products are going to be mentioned in the description box below. Check out the description box below for all the details. And let's get on with today's giveaway. So this is what today's giveaway looks like. In order to win, all you need to do is subscribe, like this video, follow me on my Instagram, follow Simba Lifestyle, and tag 3 friends on my latest Instagram post. I'll see you very soon. Bye.